So my name is Ryan Leary. I'm an assistant professor at New Mexico Tech in Socorro, New Mexico. I teach geology and work on various problems in plate tectonics. And I was a recipient of a 2020 ACMS Field Fellowship to work on basically the geologic history of the Altai. Yeah, so the project that we're working on is trying to determine when the Altai Mountains were uplifted to their present geography, basically. And this is an outstanding question in tectonics. Basically, we don't know whether the Altai are very young mountains geologically, so about maybe several million years old, which is very young in the geologic world, or older, maybe as old as 35, 40, somewhere in there, million years old. And so the research that we're doing here is trying to determine when the Altai formed as mountains. And the motivation for that, basically, or how I got interested in this, is that I came to Mongolia in 2008 as an undergraduate and worked on the glacial history of the Altai. And it was such an interesting landscape that I've been trying to get back ever since. So this is this really interesting question that sort of was ultimately, though, motivated by coming to Mongolia the first time in 2008. Yeah, so we applied for, or myself and a colleague at Indiana University applied for these field fellowships in 2020. Then COVID hit, and we had to delay. We were planning to come in 2020. We were planning to come in 2021. So finally, we're here. COVID has allowed us to be in Mongolia.
Who's your colleague?
Andrea Stevens Goddard is an assistant professor at Indiana University.
She's also a fellow.
Also a fellow, yes. Yeah, and she was here with us as well, but she departed today, so she had to be back earlier. Yeah, the research is going so far very good. We had a very successful field season this year. We did 8 days of research in the field, collected a whole bunch of samples, and got a lot of interesting ideas, and the places that we wanted to work seem like they're going to be promising. And so we'll be planning to come back the next 2 summers for longer field work to sort of do a more detailed investigation and more detailed sampling than we were able to do this year with sort of a short time span. Yeah, wonderful. I'd love to do that, and thank you to the ACMS for the fellowship and for all the support in coordinating this field work.